You are welcome to the Patriot YouTube channel. Let's talk about Ghana.
All right. Now I want to talk about democracy and John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency, please, Africa, and especially the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has left on you a very huge responsibility. A huge responsibility that you have to make Africans and Ghanaians believe in democracy. You don't have a choice in this matter. You see, if you disappoint Ghanaians again, or Africans for that matter, the belief and the love for democracy will be gone or will wane significantly. You see, every democratic government in Africa is tainted with corruption. Every democratic government in Africa, and I mean it, is tainted with one form of corruption or the other. We have been preaching corruption in Ghana here in the Fourth Republic till today. The masses are suffering, and it seems because of democracy, the masses are suffering and the political elites are enjoying. They are benefiting from the sweat of the masses. I say this, all the monies, the huge monies that go into corruption, these are monies belonging to people who cannot afford mobile phones, belonging to people who cannot afford 3 square meals in a day, belonging to people who are selling pure water, dog chains, toffees, candies in the streets, in the traffic. It is only a heartless person who will not appreciate the sufferings of these people. We are getting to a point in Africa here where the belief and the trust in democracy is almost gone. So if we want the belief in democracy to be maintained, if we want the belief in democracy to be maintained, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you are the person who is going to restore that belief. I tell you, we all saw the way Ahmed Traore was hailed at the Independence Square. He received the highest applause, the highest cheers. There were many democratically elected presidents there from a number of countries in Africa. None of them, I tell you, none of them was hailed like Ahmed Traore. You see, people are becoming so fed up that now they don't care about the kind of government. They don't care whether it's a military rule or it's a democratic rule. What they are concerned about is bread and butter. So if it's a military ruler like Ahmed Traore who is going to produce their bread and butter for them, they will support the person. The cheers that Ahmed Traore received that day should send a signal to every African leader, every leader in Africa. I tell you, any corrupt leader, president, who is ousted by any military regime, if we find a leader like Ahmed Traore in that country in Africa here, that leader will receive support. And that leader will even be more popular, like the way Ahmed Traore was more popular at your own inauguration in Ghana here than most of the other leaders who were present. He was hailed, he was cheered. People clapped for him, people sang praises, people were jumping here and there on that day when they heard Ahmed Traore's name mentioned. This is a military ruler for crying out loud. So democratically elected leaders in Africa, please, if there is anything to pick from what happened on that day, watch the cheers that Ahmed Traore received. I say on authority that there was no other president who received that amount of cheers. And you see, it is not simply because he's a military ruler. No. It is because he is doing what his people want. He is not being corrupt. He's not stealing national resources. No. And his appointments are solid. You realize that his appointments are people who buy into his vision. And so Burkina Faso is doing significantly well under his so-called military regime. We all know it's a military regime, but I'm using the word so-called because it seems to me that even the Burkinabés support him more than the way democratically elected presidents in parts of Africa are supported. So, His Excellency, you have that singular responsibility to maintain our love for democracy, and I believe that you are able to do it. Please, don't disappoint Ghanaians. It is you who can do this. What happened in the SWAL government, so terrible, unimaginable. So you have that responsibility now. Do everything you can. Watch the appointments you are making. Watch the usage of resources. There shouldn't be mismanagement of public funds. The Ghanaians must experience the benefits of democracy so that it will be an example for other African leaders. Many people say you're a good man. I have not had any close relationship with you. But from afar, I think that you're a good man. So as much as you can, restore the sanctity and dignity of democratic governance. I salute you once again. Thank you.
Please subscribe to this channel, like, and share the video to help grow the channel. Thank you.